Okay, in this video we will continue our discussion on grading. In the last video we already created a grading for this area and then also this area. Then we combine the surface by creating new surface and then paste it. So we can see here when we right click surface property and then go to definition, we will find that we have this paste object where the grading group 1 and grading group 2 paste on existing ground. Okay, then let we continue our discussion to create new grading, and then we explore the cut and fill, earthwork of volume of the earthwork calculation. We will create the parcel from the object I already created, and then I select this area. You can see here there are area that has gentle slope, such as this area and then also this area. So then you can utilize this for your building platform. So then as previously we create here this area, we have very minimum what do you call it, cut and fill. Okay, here actually I already created, and then what do you call it, hide the object, and then I end object isolation. So this is my polyline here, and then you can see the polyline here is located on the gentle slope area. Okay, to create a parcel from object, we need this object, that is the polyline. So create parcel from object, and we select this object and the polyline, and right click to end the selection and enter. So we have here site. So then if you want to create a new site, you can click here. So because previously I already created the site number 3, so then it create here. So actually you can click here to create new one, or pick from drawing. And then as previous one, we use the label style, this one. And then label style, we select name, square meter and acre, and then erase existing entities. Once the parcel created, the polyline will be erased. Then press OK. So then you can see here we have property, and then the square, the area. Then after we have this parcel, so then we can do grading. So go to grading creation tools, and then we select this one to set the target surface, and then select the grade to surface. So then here we select surface. Yes, we already select existing ground, and OK. And then here to create grading, set the grading group. So we want to create a new grading group for this grading area. So we click this button, and then site name, site 3, and then group name. You can since I already create the previous one, if you want to create another one, you can, or you create a new one, you can press this button, grading group 3 or grading group, something like that. Then press OK, and then here let me check if anything. So surface is using the existing ground. So we have cut slope display, stick, and also fill slope display, also slope pattern. Let me tick it and OK. So you can also, as previously we have discussed, that we can edit the pattern. You can play around with this one, symbol triangle. You can change the symbol, filled triangle or tapered lines, and so on and so forth. Okay, then after that, create grading, the next step. Before we go to this one, actually let me cancel this. I forgot to show you the properties of this, the properties of this parcel. So we click this parcel, and then you can see here the parcel contextual tab will be directly activated, and then you can do edit the elevation. Click this button, edit elevation, and then elevation editor here. So currently the elevation is 42 meter. So if you want to change all the points, you selected all the points, select, and then you select this button, raise and or lower to what elevation. Let's say 42.5. Press. So then all the point will be raised by 0.5 meter. Then also you can add the elevation point. You can delete elevation point. You can do here. So then we set to 42.5 meter. Okay. Then after we satisfied with the elevation, or the initial elevation. So we return back to the grading creation tool. So grading grade to surface. Let me check one more time. So it is correct. To the ground, the existing ground, and then here select grading group. So then we maintain this one. If you want to create another one, a grading group, let's say grading group 4, you can click this but create a grading group. But we have here, and then okay, projection, cut slope, target surface. Okay, then you can see here the target surface is the existing ground, and after that we select this button. There are another option here, so we create grading, and then after that you can see the comment tab command line down here, create grading, select the feature. We select this, and then it will ask you select grading side, which side, inside or outside. We select outside. Apply to entire length, yes. Cut format, slope, just enter. And here if you want to change the cut slope ratio, so then you can change here, maintain 1.5. so fill format also slope, and 1.5/1 as well, then it will create for you the okay. And then after we have this, so next step is the create infill. So to create inside here, click here, and then hovering here, you can see here it is detect the boundary inside, then click, and after that right click to end the selection. So then create elevation, infill. Then if you want to go for grading volume tools, how much and then to optimize how much cut and fill, volume of cut and fill, whether it is too much soil have been cut, and then we need to consider to transport the soil to other place. So then you press this button, grading editor, or this one, grading volume tool. We click this one, and then you can see here grading tools, grading group. Okay, wait. So then let me check this one. So it's not created. Create the grading group. Let me seek edit grading. We select this one. It's already done. Skip. Okay, let me see here. It's not create the surface. Grading volume here, grading properties, grading group properties, description, automatic set. This one we have to tick this, contour, style, thin surface, and okay, and then volume based surface. So let me cancel this one. So we select the grading group properties, and then okay, wait a minute, we escape to release the selection. We click the grading that we already created. Since the grading group is not created here, so then it will we cannot calculate the cut volume, or the volume of the soil for cut and fill. So what we need to do, after we select the grading that already created, we go to the contextual tab for grading will be available, and then you select the grading group properties, and then the name is grading group 3. You can see here automatic surface creation is not selected, so you select this one, and then thin surface, style. If you want to change the style to another, you can change. Render material also, you can change render material if you want to. This is by block, so you can also change to concrete, cast, sidewalk, planting, grass, so then you can have it here. This is by block or render material. Sorry. So then let me select, then okay, and then we apply, or you can okay, press. Then grading group 3 created here. Let me select this one, right click, and then after that object viewer. So you have the grading group that infill, and then you can see the material already rendered material view. Okay, then return back to this one. Oh sorry, wait a minute, it is grading. This one is grading group. So then you can see here, when we select this one, we select the surface, grading group surface. So to select the grading, we right click, display order, send to back. So then we can select this one. We need to select this one, so that contextual tab on grading will appear, and then after that we do volume, this one, grading volume tools. Click here, you can see here, and then after that for this one, so it is grading group 3. Okay, only grading group 3. Or let me select the entire group, this one. So you can see here the entire group for this one, for grading group 3. So the cut is 8,111.97 cubic meter for cut and fill here. So then we required more soil here, so we have to import. So there is a way to optimize. You can increase every 1 meter here, or you can press this button, automatically rise or lower to balance the volume. Click this one, and then required volume, let it 0, so then to close to 0 later on. So then press OK, and then it calculate for you. So then we have this one. You can see the different. Previously the elevation that we have is 42.5, right? Let me close here, and then we access the what do you call it? This one we get rid of surface properties here. We border only, like. Okay, and then I want to select, so then here we display order, put send to back, so then we can access the this one, the parcel. So let me see the elevation. So the elevation changed to 42.108 meter. This is the optimized elevation to get the minimum cut and fill, and then to balance the cut and fill. So that we have here escape, and then this is the border. Click this. Sorry, grading group 3 surface properties. We return back to this. So then since this area is already flattened, so then we can combine. Add the merge surface. Right click, paste surface. Add, call it this surface. Merge. Go to share. We already add grading group 1, grading group 2, grading group 3. Then let build this one, and then after that for the existing one ground, no display or border on, and then merge surface here. Instead of no display, we go this area already flat. So the triangle here is still selected because of we still select this one is still select triangle. So then we have 3 locations. So the to create the what we call it, the grading, basically we need to refer how the arrangement of building that you want. So it cannot be just simply like what I did here. So then you have much better have the road alignment, and after that what do you call it, the parcel for build for housing that we will sit on the other. Then after that you will create your grade. So then after that, this one you align the alignment, create the alignment, what do you call it, profile here, based change what do you call it, this one profile, create profile, add the merge, add the other one file, so we can use in dynamic profile, create profile, place flat, slightly flat file view property, sorry, not the band view style, edit profile view style, the grid surface profile, design profile for the slightly increase. We have new elevation profile view on top of, then you can create the corridor. Okay, then we already discussed about cut and fill volume. So now the change the what do you call it, bench, because the elevation this point to this point. Let's select this one, add label, contour multi here 28, then here is 42, about quite 14 meters, so supposed cannot be a single, so then you have to do adjustment. So then we create what we call it, we create a bench first, we create the polyline, or maybe we do directly create the alignment. Can also from the polyline, and then alignment from object can also do that. Be easier. The line start point, then only to the area that has height polyline from the line. Then after that we create alignment from object, this object, right click, correct, so then station 0 from this point, and then enter. So here we have side here, side 1 propose alignment label, then major and minor on no label, then add curve between tangent. So we have several tangent here. This is straight line tangent, so this one is default. So alignment layers, maybe we can change style, add curve between tangent, yes, and then the let me make it small, radius 2 meter on, or because the alignment change this one alignment from anyway line. So then we have the curve, still can change the call it, we want to have the, then after that we create assembly. Go to home, create split viewport, go horizontal. So then here skip to end the selection, and then I will create what do you call it, the range. Since the station 0 this point, let me have then throw, then alignment property. Anyway, it's not so oh yeah, that we remember that the station 0 at this point. So then it's moving to this direction, so it's mean the left side required the daylight. So the left side, because the direction of this one is from this point to that. So side ditch, escape, place it, assembly porter, left, right, left side. So that here the depth, bottom view, and then side slope, this wall depth, inside extension, outside back slope. So let it make it 0, and then the depth 0.5. if you want to change 0.5, change here. Bottom width, say make it 0.4, wall depth 10 centimeter thickness. And after that the daylight, so we select, then here change 501. Then after that create corridor, or before we go for that one, we need to have the profile. This one alignment, we select, and then to merge face 0, about 100. Okay, then draw in profile view, and then for 100, then go profile station, auto height start 29. And after that profile, we create profile one, design profile, complete label set. Okay, and then start from starting starting point, then close. In order to create the corridor, require profile, then alignment and profile. Corridor and assembly component required create the corridor is the alignment, the profile, sub corridor, create corridor, corridor basic, alignment and profile. So this alignment, so supposed alignment, and then layout here. Select this one, assembly, then target surface, merge. Oh, it's not connected. Maybe let back to the corridor, create corridor. Maybe we made a mistake here. Left side, yes, left side supposed to be on the right side. Let's keep and move it. Move the assembly panel. We have the right side disk code. This is for rendering all. Corridor, create corridor, basic, corridor alignment and profile. Alignment, this one's alignment 2, layout, profile that we see here. This layout, this layout 1, assembly. This is the assembly that have corridor template. We change target surface. Must we see whether it is already created on. Yes, it is created. Then let we add the one more. Then click it, right click, viewer. I mean the bench, and we can what do you call it? We can create the surface, corridor surface at top, the line, create, and after that same to this one, the merge one, we add the new surface. Or maybe we have to create another one because the corridor that we have here based on the surface we created here, then we have to create a new surface and name it as, let's say we name it as final. Click, right click, then here for the final one, right click, surface properties, definition or not, we have to go to definition, right click, edit, paste surface, we add the merge and then the bench. Okay, so then let remove the merge surface here, no display, right? And then we display only the final this one. So then we need to check final surface properties definition, change here instead of bench here, we have set the bench down, apply, build, see that the contour moving around on the ground. When click, right click, and then object view, this one bench area that still only this one because this is because of what we call it, the surface have here, the existing one is not, it's based on the satellite data, quite rough. Here we have the bench as well, or maybe the bench, but I don't think so. We still have error to check how to deal with this one. But anyway, basically we created the bench slope with bench.